Mike Clevinger started today for the White Sox. He went 5 innings, no earned runs, 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. Luis Garcia went for the Astros. He also went 5 innings, 3 earned runs, 7 hits, 4 Ks, 2 walks. Garcia had 91 pitches and couldn't escape the 6th inning. They ended up pulling him before he could actually record an out. Clevinger throwing 98 over 5. What did we make of Mike Clevinger in his first start with the White Sox?
Pretty good outing. He started off that first inning really rough. Didn't know how to get his rhythm right. He was walking a couple people, didn't give up any hits or any runs as you see, didn't give up any runs in the whole game. And he was kind of Lucas Giolito-like, but unlike Lucas did in his outing, he didn't give up any runs in the first couple innings or at all, but he was still at the 45 or 46 point pitch mark in the 2nd inning. Then after that, it looked like he settled in and started getting people out on his stuff, and he was much more calm, collected, and I was surprised. The 95 was staying up there, and the slider was filthy. It actually was better than I've seen any time last year with the San Diego Padres. But he has to continue this. As a 5th starter, all you want, or all I want, and I know he's starting 4th, but I know there's extra reasons why he's not starting for tomorrow. But he's a 5th starter. All you need is 5 innings like he gave you today, 3 earned runs or less. And he gave you that. That's all you can ask from Mike Clevinger, and he went above and beyond that.
Yeah, I thought, listen, it was a total mystery, as we were talking about in the recent days, what the White Sox were going to get from him from a pitching standpoint. All the conversation about him during the spring didn't really have anything to do with baseball, and so here the season starts, and it's like, oh, yeah, they got this new pitcher. Is he going to be any good? Who knows, because he's had a track record of being good, but, several years ago, the last few have not been what it was in the past. What are they going to get? Today, I think they couldn't be happier probably with what they got from him, because he went out there, struck out a lot of guys, didn't give up a lot of hits, didn't give up any runs. And while, the pitch count went up there, and there were times those first 2 innings, he was working. He was working those first 2 innings. And, interesting to me, we're all still kind of learning what the pitch clock is going to do to pitchers, right? Obviously, the pitchers had the whole spring to work with it, but it seemed like he wasn't really in a groove with that pitch clock, and especially in the first inning, he would get the ball and kind of do that whole walk around the mound thing that we've known pitchers to do for years and years now. You can't do that anymore. You got to get the ball and get ready to go, and by the 3rd, 4th inning, that was cleaned up. He seemed to be in a much better rhythm, and certainly the results were good. Now, he hit a couple of guys, walked a couple of guys. You don't want to see that, obviously, if you're the White Sox. But everything else, probably with the exception of that pitch count going up, that, limited him to 5 innings, they probably are thrilled with what they got out of a guy who, like you say, Herb, statistically, they are hoping everything goes right, is their 5th starter.
Yeah, when he was good back in 2018 and 2019, his fastball was the reason why -4 run value and -21 run value on that pitch. And his fastball looked better than all of 2022, without a doubt. He was up about 1.5 miles on his velocity for his four-seam fastball. His average was at 94.7. Your average was 93.6, and that came down as the game went later on, but he was consistently hitting 95 into the 4th. And obviously added velocity is going to add more backspin to you, and we talk about rise on fastball, or fastballs having that rising effect to hitters. That's due to vertical break, and if you could take vertical break off of that, you're probably going to get more swings and misses. He had 2 inches less of vertical break, so his average was around 12. This game last year was around 14. 14 is pretty bad. Like Raylo, who throws a very, very fast bullet fastball, his vertical movement's around 8 inches. So being around 10 is, elite. Like Liam has great vertical or lack of vertical movement on his fastball, and that's why it's so effective. So seeing an effective fastball like that is great for Clevinger. Also, swings and misses. He got it on his slider. He got it on his fastball. 16 swings on his slider, 7 whiffs, 28 swings on his fastball, 6 whiffs, and a called strike whiff percentage of 30%, major league average around 28 to 29%. On his slider, too, called strike whiff percentage of 36%. So he was pretty good. The slider, when it was hit pretty hard, 99.2, but it wasn't hit often, which was the real reason to his success today. I don't know if I love the pitch. It's still under 85 miles per hour, not a ton of velocity. We see Reynaldo Lopez, adding up to 2 miles per hour on his slider, getting up to 91. that's when it gets to like really effective speeds is around 85. So I don't know if I love the slider, but he was locating it well. I do want to show this though, the fastball location. You could see he was really good at nailing that kind of outer side of the strike zone, but it was kind of wild. Hit a couple guys, as we mentioned. Maybe didn't hit Chas McCormick. That won't be up to debate, and we could go slow-mo on that whenever we want. But the stuff for Clevinger was overall good. No Yordan Alvarez in this lineup, but still a pretty formidable lineup for the Astros today.
Saw a horse there, I think, Herb. What did you see in the in the Rorschach test there from Sean?
I think like a balloon animal.
Yeah. But a horse. You got the head, you got the ear and the head on the left there. You get the mane, the nice mane. Obviously, some smaller legs there. But
like the butt's looking. That's the top of the zone with the red right there, and then the horse and/or dog is looking the other way towards the guy who's in the right-handed batter's box.
Correct.
Am I crazy though? Does that mean I'm crazy?
No, I mean like maybe the main shape, maybe like a gummy bear. Kinda.
A little bit.
I see it.
A little bit.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Steven?
Steven, what do you see?
The gummy bear is actually going. I was just going to keep it simple and say a person. I see the two legs there in the bottom right-hand corner.
Gotcha.
See the face in the upper left. Yeah, it looks like a person.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
All right.
That's a Rorschach hour.
I'll say
Glad
this.
we did this.
That's our Rorschach segment of the day. I'll share this. The White Sox passed along that Mike Clevinger is the fourth pitcher since 2000 to throw at least 5 scoreless innings in his White Sox debut. Can you name the other 3?
Since 2000, I was going to say Wilson Alvarez, but that's not since then.
I'm going to take a guess. I think I know one. I think one is Lance Lynn.
No.
Okay, I thought that was his
5
home
innings,
opener.
no runs.
At least 5 innings. I believe everybody else went more than 5 innings, but yeah.
Just going to take a shot in the dark. Cat Latos.
Yes. Matt Latos is one of them. That is correct. You got the hardest one. The other 2 are not quite as difficult.
I was going to say.
Because I remember he started off 6-0, and then he fell off the table immediately.
Sweaty Freddie Garcia?
New.
I'm going to go with, Esteban Loaiza.
No.
I was going to say him. Maybe Jose Contreras?
Ooh, you had it half. You had the first name.
Well, I'm going to guess
Jose
it's
Quintana.
Jose Quintana, and then the other one
Mark Burley.
last year.
In White Sox debut?
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, Johnny Cueto.
Johnny Cueto it is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He dominated.
Miss him.
Damn it.
Down in Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Great.
I can't believe I
cool
got the Cat Latos one.